Hello, and welcome to This Week with Gaming. Doom, a game that's kind of notorious for its gory and violent action, because, you shoot demons in the face and blood just goes everywhere, but it's received a more family-friendly mod recently. Basically, it turns it into Animal Crossing, a game that's all about being peaceful and talking to your neighbours and helping them out. And one way that you can help them out, which is kind of in the trailer, well, not in the trailer, but like an example of it really, is where a demon asks you to help find a fish for his child so that it can have as a pet that's kind of low maintenance. And it's kind of a nice, fun alternative to shooting people in the face, or demons in the face rather. Borderlands 3 has come under controversy recently for its kind of 6-month exclusivity deal with Epic Games Store and all that. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to focus on one of the better things that it's doing, which is cross-platform play. The developers of it, Gearbox Studios I think, are working on a way to get PC gamers and consoles of other types like Nintendo Switch if it's coming out on that, Xbox and PlayStation obviously, to kind of come together if they want. It might not be out on the 13th of September launch, but they said that it should come out soon enough if they are going to do it, which it seems pretty likely they are if they're going to make an announcement out of it. And not having to buy the same console as your friends is always a good thing, and it's a move in that direction. Recently, Capcom has been doing just one good thing after another, releasing Monster Hunter World, Resident Evil 2, Devil May Cry 5, all really good games, and another good game that was released back in like the PlayStation 2 era I think is Yakuza Kiwami 2, part of the Yakuza franchise obviously, which kind of involves, if you don't know, fighting, being a mafia mobster person, and also, the best part, karaoke, if you want to do that as kind of a side activity. But that's being kind of re-released I guess on PC on May 9th with 4K like resolution and that, as well as unlocked frame rates, which obviously you can't get on the original version. Nintendo is pretty famous for being a quite family-friendly company where if you don't want your children to like have any 18 rated games or anything, you're not gonna have to worry about it on Nintendo because they're all 12s, there's Mario, Zelda, things like that, and they're all family-friendly. But recently with the Nintendo Switch, they've been working more on third-party games, and now Mortal Kombat, like not Mortal Kombat 11 specifically, of the series obviously, is coming to Nintendo Switch, and that is a pretty notoriously not family-friendly game with the fatalities and things like that. But regardless of that, it's coming out on Nintendo Switch on the 23rd of April, and variety of which console you want to buy it on is always a good thing. So after the Notre Dame incident earlier this week or past week, I can't remember which, not Assassin's Creed Unity, Ubisoft is making Assassin's Creed Unity free for a select amount of time for all PC people on their Uplay store, which is good. Free games are always good, but not only that, they're also giving a donation of $500,000 to the French's restoration efforts and all that, which is good as well. Because of this, people on the Steam version of the game have been review bombing it with not negative but positive reviews. They'll still probably get removed as it wasn't a great game, and also positive reviews doesn't paint it in the correct, I would say, picture. But it's good to see that people are doing good things, I guess. Well, not I guess, it is good. But also, Ubisoft has had to get some more servers up for Unity with how many more new people have been playing the game, which is good as well. Got a really short one now. Matthew Wood, a Star Wars Lucasfilm kind of person, has mentioned there's a new LEGO Star Wars game in the works. That's it. That's all there is to say about that one. I'm hoping it'll be a good LEGO Star Wars game though, because the last one wasn't great, but the other ones before that were, so hopefully it'll kind of be a return to form. The last one wasn't bad, it just wasn't as good as the other ones, in my opinion. After that short bit of news, we've got a really kind of long one now. The Ps5, it's not releasing anytime soon, don't worry, the PS5 is going to have some pretty impressive specifications, which is going to have a pretty big leap in graphics. It's going to have an 8-core AMD chipset, which is like the processing power, how quick it does stuff, which is going to be based on the 3rd generation Ryzen architecture. Don't know what that means. with a GPU that's taken the best bits of the Radeon Navi GPU family. I think that's from Nvidia, and they're going to have a really good SSD, which the PS4 and stuff before that didn't have. And they're quite expensive, but they're supposed to they make everything on the hard drive just happen quicker, so loading times are really slow, fast now compared to the PlayStation. It's like 1 second on the PS5 and then like 15 on the PS4 or something like that. But basically this means, well, the hardware it has means that it'll have ray tracing, which is some really cool stuff that they use in movies, but we've also started to use in games a little bit, and it's better than pre-programmed in most situations. It's going to have 8K TV support, which obviously they'll have 4K too, but it's kind of future-proofing in my opinion, because not that many people are going to have 8K televisions within a few years, because they've only just started getting 4K ones. And yeah, it's just future-proofing, which is always good. The creator of the the lead creator of the PS5 also said they wanted to have a massive leap in audio from the PS4 to 5, as there wasn't much of a change between the PS3 and PS4. So they're working on a lot of stuff with that, which sounds pretty cool, but I don't know how to explain it, so I'm not going to bother. If you want, you can look at it yourself. But also the last bit I have with it is that the PS5 will definitely have PS4 backwards compatibility, so the games you got on the PS4 you can still play them on the PS5 and you don't have to worry about that. But it's unclear whether the PS3 and obviously PS2 and original PlayStation will also have the backwards compatibility stuff as well, so that's still up in the air. But it's not going to get released in 2019, that's for certain. Most people are speculating a 2021 or 2022 release. It's been, it seems, as a recording, a somewhat short video this week. I might have a Cyberpunk news video out, but it's not a small enough amount to have in like this compilation video. It might have to have its own video. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this news video. There should be another one out next week. If there isn't, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'll see you next time or in one of my gameplay videos. Goodbye.